One thing I have to say is I think one of the people who've influenced me the most, one of the writers now who's starting to really have a big influence, is Emerson. Because I can relate to Emerson and what he says. You know, the whole thing about individuality and self-reliance and all that stuff. But you know what? I think that some of the things he said is so true. It's like, you know, one of the hardest things sometimes in this world is really to be yourself. Sometimes that is so difficult. To just be yourself. And what does that mean? Let me sort of get into that because that's such a generic term. Be yourself. I think what it means to me, and the way I like to put it, is to be at peace with myself. I'm at peace with myself. I don't have an inner conflict with who I am. I don't feel like I have to walk around the world apologizing or hiding what I am. And I think that that's the one thing. When you have this conflict and you have to hide and you have to run and you have to hide under a rock and you just can't just openly be yourself, just be who you are. You know, life becomes very difficult. You know, it's almost like you're living in prison. Like living in prison. You know, you're being watched 24 hours a day. And any attempt to escape this prison, you're going to be, you know, captured or possibly shot, you know, if you try to escape this prison that locks you into being something that you're not. I think one thing in life is I miss out on a lot of things, and I wind up being left out of a lot of things because I'm just simply me. I'm Philip. That's it. You know, I'm nothing else. I don't pretend. I'm not, you know, I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm just me. And I don't try to be exciting or even interesting. I know that when I make my videos, some people may find my stuff rather boring. Other people find it interesting. I'm not for everybody, and I know that. I'm not for everybody. But, you know, those who do like me, I think that, you know, I think they enjoy themselves. And those, you know, who don't, well, you know, I guess that's that. And that's life. I can't be pleasing to everybody, and I don't try to be. I just am me, and the people who stick with me are the ones who like me for who I am. And I think that's the way it should be in life. You know, you're never going to be liked by everybody. And I always think so many people suffer. They suffer because they really focus on trying to get everybody in the world to love them. Why do you need that? You don't really need everybody to love you. You really don't. You really don't. Sometimes even if one person loves you, that's enough. You know, if you love yourself, sometimes that's enough. And that's life.